you are looking for a job and you were expected to answer the question, tell me something about yourself, and you are worried as to how you can create your sample answer, no worries, because in this video, I'll be giving you different types of formats as to how you can answer this question effectively. And not just that, I'll also provide you sample answers using the format that I'll be giving you. So this video is actually for those that has no job experience and are fresh graduates. This also applies to those undergraduates who also doesn't have any experience working. This also applies to college graduates who has experience but their job is not related to the industry they are looking to enter. Or this is also applicable for undergraduates who of course has a previous job experience but also from a different industry. And this also applies for students who are currently enrolled in a university. And then lastly, this also applies to those retirees or almost retirees that are still looking for a job. So yeah, if you are one of those, then this video is for you, and I would suggest for you to keep on watching because you'll definitely learn a lot in this video. So yes, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so yes, as you can see, the topic is tell me something about yourself, and as promised, I'll give 6 different formats to each different situations that I have here for you, and I'll also give 2 sample answers to each situation. So yes, let's get started. And the first situation is for fresh graduate with 0 work experience. So if this is you, comment down below and say that's me. Alright, so yes, here's the format you have to follow. First is, with confidence and smile in your face, greet your interviewer. Call her by her first name or his first name, his or her first name. State your full name, share your highest educational attainment. Next is, since you don't have job experience yet, highlight your duties during your OJT or on-the-job training that is relevant to the job you're aiming for. So if you did not experience an OJT, you may share your strengths or skills or briefly discuss why you think you're fit for the role instead. Or you may also share your hobbies related to the job. Alright, so let's put it in an actual example or sample answer. And I'll read it for you. You can read it along with me or you can create your own. Alright, so this is it. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I recently graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English at Polytechnical University of the Philippines. During our on-the-job training back in college, one of our tasks is to present in front of our students to teach and mold them. And with that, I was able to develop my English communication skills as well as confidence that I can now use in this role I am eyeing for. Alright, so yeah, that's how you do it. So the next sample answer I have for you is this. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I recently graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English at Polytechnical University of the Philippines. Back when I was studying, I used to join essay writing contests held by our university, and that made me become proficient in the English language that I can now apply in this job I am aiming for. Apart from that, during my free time, I am fond of reading English books and American movies too. So yeah, you can create answers, your own answer this way. Pardon. Alright, let's jump right into the next situation, and this is for college undergraduates or high school graduates in an old curriculum that has 0 work experience. Okay, so here's the format you have to follow. Actually, the first 3 formats are like the same in the entire scenario, but yeah, you can read it along with me. With confidence and smile on your face, greet your interviewer, call her or him by her or his first name, state your full name, and share your highest educational attainment. Now, next thing that you have to do is to share brief explanation why you weren't able to finish your studies, and at the same time, you have to show your willingness to land the position. State all of your positive characteristics or any skill you develop that are relevant to the position. Alright, so yeah. Lastly, since you never had a job prior to applying, mention what are the accomplishments you've had when you're studying back then instead. Okay? So yeah, let's put it in an actual example so you can compose your own. So I'll read it again. So you may be able to see that I'm using the same name so as to avoid confusion, guys. So yeah, let's put it this way. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I studied Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English for 2 years. I wasn't able to finish it as my parents don't have all the resources for me and my older sister to both study in college all at the same time. During the time that I was unemployed and no longer studying, I offered free tutorial to kids in our neighborhood who are eager to learn the English language. And with that, I was able to practice what I was taught back in college. And I can use that now in finally landing a job. So, you see what I did there? That's how you do it. Okay. Next sample answer is this. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I graduated from high school in Don Mariano National High School last March 2014. I wasn't able to pursue my studies in college as I needed to take care of my other siblings because we were raised by our mother alone and I'm the eldest. During the time when I stopped studying, I continued learning by watching English tutorials online. Back in high school, English had been my favorite subject, and the idea of talking to foreign people always interests me. And with that, I believe if given the chance, I can perform this job well. Alright, so you see, you provided the reason why you weren't able to study anymore and that you did something while you are unemployed, right? So yes, let's dive in to the third situation, and this is for college graduates and undergraduates who had job experience but is different from the industry they're applying now. Alright, so yes, we will have to follow the same format, so I wouldn't read it. But yeah, I'll put it there. So let's proceed to step number 4, which means share your previous work experience and the tasks that you're doing in that job. Make sure to relate it to the role you're applying for. And lastly, if your previous work experience is totally unrelated to that job you're applying for, share the skills or learning that you developed during that time. So may it be patience, time management skills, being able to work in a team, among others. Okay, so yeah, let's put it in an actual sample so you can visualize the actual answer I have for you. So this sample answer is for college graduates with work experience but not related to this industry. So yes, again, hi Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English at Polytechnical University of the Philippines 3 years ago. I worked as a private school teacher right after I graduated and passed the licensure examination. As an English school teacher, I believe I have enough experience in using the English language on a daily basis. I can also work independently and professionally if given the chance to be part of this wondrous organization. So that's how you do it. Alright, I'll give also sample answer for those college undergraduates, and this is how it goes. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I studied Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English for 2 years. I wasn't able to finish it as my parents don't have all the resources for me and my older sister to both study in college all at the same time. After I stopped studying, I started to work as a service crew in one of the well-known fast food chain here in the Philippines and around the world. As a fast food crew, I get to provide customer support by preparing and serving our customers' orders answer their questions, among others. And for me, those practices are something that I can still apply in this job I'm applying for. Alright, so yeah, that's how you do it. Now, let's proceed to the next situation, and this is for students who are currently enrolled. And I think this is the part where I struggle the most. But yeah, I'll give you the same format for number 1, number 2, and number 3. But for number 4, I'll give you different one. Showcase your skills, strengths, or traits that are necessary for the job. And you also have to show your eagerness to land the job, but be prepared for follow-up questions too, especially when asked if you're currently enrolled. So later, I'll give you a sample answer if ever you'll be asked by a follow-up question, okay? So, yeah. Comment down below if you're still with me, okay? Thank you for staying. So yeah, sample answer number 1 using this format is this. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I took Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education major in English at Polytechnical University of the Philippines. I'm the type of person who enjoys speaking the English language. That's why I decided to specialize in that. I believe that it would help me in becoming a better account associate if given a chance to be hired. As I'm flexible with my time, I can work with different kinds of people and can adapt to change quickly. So you see there, I did not mention I am currently enrolled. I am currently taking Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. What I said is I took Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. And I also did not mention if I am graduate or not. So here is like a sample answer in case your interviewer had a follow-up question. So if the interviewer asks you, so are you an undergraduate, graduate, or is currently enrolled in a university? So your response should be this way. I finished second semester already. We'll be having our upcoming enrollment for third year college a month from now. But as of the moment, I am not thinking of enrolling. That's why I'm looking for a job so I can work and stay in a company. And I'm hoping it will be your company I'll be working with. So you see, I think there is also a strategy when it comes to students applying for a job. So you want to make sure that you are not currently enrolled during the time that you will apply. Probably it's your vacation, right? So if it's like vacation, then you can say that you don't have any plans, you're not thinking of that, even though you're thinking of that, right? So it's like a matter of you picking the right moment to apply. Okay? Alright. So yes, finally, let's dive into the next situation, and this is the last, and this is for retirees or almost retirees, because there are also people who are age 60 above, who are still fit, who are still willing and capable to do the job, and they don't want to stay at home all day doing nothing. So instead, they wanted to apply and work for customer service. So this is for them, and say hi if you are one of those. Okay, so hello. And then yeah, you have to follow the same format for number 1, number 2, and number 3. So now the fourth step that you have to do is to share with them your work experience, but choose those that are relevant to the job you're looking for. So you are over 60 years old, and you are definitely you already experienced a lot of jobs in the past, I believe. So you only have to pick those that really matters, those that is related somehow to this job that you are applying for. And then lastly, convince your interviewer as to why they should hire you despite your age, as this will be asked as well in their follow-up questions or queries. Okay, so I'll put it in a sample so you get to visualize it clearly. So this is it. Hi, Miss Rika. My name is Naomi C. I studied Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English at Polytechnical University of the Philippines. When I was in college, I'm a retired English teacher. Even though I'm in my senior years already, I am still eager to dedicate my time working as I love what I do. And this time, I want to